Day 4 of increasingly hard coin flip problems. I have 10 different coins, each with a unique probability of landing on heads. For example, one might land on heads 60% of the time and the other will only land in it 30% of the time. And I'm not going to tell you the probability of any of them. I'm going to let you do 100 coin flips in total. And I'm going to pay you $1 for every heads that you flip. What's going to be your strategy to maximize your earnings from this game? This is a modified question from Jane Street. There's also a website from someone to play this game online, so I'm going to post it below. I'm going to tell you my approach to this game, but let me know if there's something else that you would have done. Now onto the problem. The main issue is that we don't know the probabilities of any of these coins, and it takes coin flips in order to find it out. So we want to minimize the coin flips that we spend on coins that suck. How do we start estimating the probabilities for these coins using the least number of coin flips? Do you do an equal number of coin flips for each coin and then just pick the highest one? Or if not, how do you choose the best coin? This is a cool topic in statistics about estimating the parameters of a probability distribution using some observed data. And I'm going to use a more simple method in this case called the maximum likelihood estimation method. Note that the math for this is a little bit more complicated, but I highly recommend reading it in more detail. And I'll just introduce a more basic case of it here for the Bernoulli distribution. A Bernoulli distribution is when a random variable can either take on the value of 1 with probability p or the value 0 with the probability 1 minus p. It's really good for describing Boolean situations such as a coin flip. With the Bernoulli distribution, the maximum likelihood estimator of the probability of the coin is the number of times it flipped heads divided by the number of times it has been flipped in total. Given this, I'm going to flip each coin until it hits a tails. This does use up flips, but it does give us a great starting point for an estimate of P without using up too many extra flips. What I mean by that is that I don't want to waste a flip on a coin that showed up as tails already when there's coins I know nothing about. So I continue and flip all the coins until I see a tails in each one, and that gives me a starting estimate for the probability for each coin. Then from that point onwards, I'm going to just flip the coin with the highest P. And as I do that, I'm going to update the probability of that coin because I'm learning more information about it. And if the probability for that coin drops below the probability for another coin, I'm just going to switch to the one with the highest P. And I'm going to continue doing this until I used up all 100 flips. So I love this game. It's a really great indication of what it's like to be a trader, where you have to balance out using up energy in order to gather information versus gathering profit. So follow along for more fun puzzles.